And realistically, it's such a good example of how teenagers in America should be.
Well, it was a much gentler kind of time. Mm-hmm. And although no one had ever done a show, excuse me, had ever done a show with the kids with the stars, Disney Channel, if you don't remember, was much younger.
Yeah. Okay.
And actually my guys, a couple of my guys, writers, who started as production assistants and runners, went over, and for three of them worked on Miley, which was their first.
Hannah
Miley
Montana?
Cyrus was their first teenage show.
Oh, really?
Yes, and then one of them created Wizards of Waverly, and was that the Selena Gomez?
That was?
Yeah. Todd Greenwald, who was with me, he started as a PA and moved up as a writer. He worked on Belle, he worked on California Dreams, he worked on City Guys, he worked on Hang Time, a friend of mine's son, and then he worked on Miley, as did a couple of the other guys.
Well, and kind of looking at what's on the Disney Channel right now, all of these shows, Wizards of Waverly, Play, Zack and Cody. Your show, Saved by the Bell, kind of was the first of its kind, and it paved the way for all of this.
Right.
With all of this being out there, what do you think is the main reason why Saved by the Bell can still have the longevity and have this immense following?
Why we're here.
Why we're
26
here.
years.
Why we're Saved by the Bell.
27 years later.
Can we stop talking about how long it's been? It's overwhelming.
Well, I think it was the first show where the kids played their own.
Yes.
Everyone says it was, writing and it was kind of production and all that, but it was the first time. And we respected the teenage audience. A girl who was the prom queen was a zit on her nose. You could laugh at it, but to her, it's a life and death situation.
Yeah.
First broken heart. Oh, there'll be a million fish. Yeah, there'll be a million fish in the sea, but I'll never get over it. And so we respected our audience and never made fun of them, and we wrote up to it. And I think that was the reason. And no comedy had ever gone more than 6 or 8 countries. Action shows. Comedies went to Canada, the UK, Australia, New Zealand. Right? Bell went to 85 countries. Why? Because every kid goes to school somewhere.
Yeah.
Every kid wanted to see how the California kids, and we really played that.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't decorate, but essentially decorated Zach's room. Laker girls on that wall, surfboard against the door, Magic Johnson. And then we just played it for all it's worth. Mm-hmm. And then we ended up doing the beach show. Now I live about a quarter of mile. I didn't live then.
Okay.
At the beach. I live in Santa Monica, where the beach club was. The actual beach club, about a quarter of a mile south of where we shot that.
And that was the season that Leah Remini came in as Stacey Carosi.
Right.
Oh, I was just talking with Tony Lozano, who's the producer and creator of the show, of our show, about how I didn't like when Stacey was in because I was a Zach and Kelly fan. I wanted them to be together.
Dude.
They gotta be together. But now, how do you think Bayside High would be today? How would it be different in 2016?
It would be a lot different. I won the first diversity award. Bill Cosby was Cosby then, the FCC commissioner. I won the Television Academy's first diversity award because, as you'll read in the book, I cast colorblind. Lisa Turtle was supposed to be a Jewish white mall queen from Great Neck, who I knew. Knew years before.
Yeah.
And they brought Lark Voorhees in. We only had one script to read, just to meet. Yeah. And I said, have her read. And they said, read what? I said, Lisa Turtle. They said, well, she's not black. I said, she is now.
Yeah.
Same thing with Mario Lopez. I didn't like the Slaters who were seeing. He was supposed to be a John Travolta, Saturday Night Fever kind of guy. And I didn't like, they were good, but they had attitude, but they didn't have that special thing. And so what happened was I called my casting director and I said, where is it written that Slater has to be Anglo? She said, you wrote it. I said, well, bring me African Americans, bring me Asians, bring me any. Next day I found Slater. So, but we never really, kids go to school with all kinds of colored kids. As opposed to, I was on Lisa Gibbons, they were trying to do a blackout. Samuel Jackson, James Edward almost, and the audience was screaming, round it out, round it out. It cut about the fact that there were no diversity. Then she brings me out, and she says, well, you Mr. Diversity itself, why is that? I said, and she thought to do some philosophical thing about social inequity. I said, this is good business. She said, what do you mean? I said, it's a bigger tent. The more people of different color you have, the bigger audience you have. And then they were all for me, right? But today, I think it couldn't be accomplished. I think diversity, we're not ready for comedy, in my opinion, for today's diversity. Okay? And today's diversity is much like transgender, LGBT, all kinds of, and I don't think the audience is ready. For instance, someone I didn't know, Mark Paul got that, apologized for running Zach. I heard when because they asked me about it, just recently, I didn't know about it. The Indians were offended. I said, well, that's exactly what we were trying not to do. In other words, he found his Indian heritage, and he put on a headdress, and people are now saying, and he had to apologize on the internet. Well, a couple of weeks ago, I didn't even know about it. And then they asked me, I said, that was totally the reverse of what we were trying to do.
Yeah.
So I would think if you did Bell today, it'd have to be a drama. I don't think you could do it as a comedy. I think and what I just heard was interview, I think it was for Fox in New York, I can't remember, the other day. And I think that that's what would happen. And we're a little too sensitive today.
Yeah.
Okay?
Just not quite there yet.
So I think you could do it as a drama. I don't think you could do it as a comedy today.
It's awesome. And it's very insightful to know, to hear the differences.
Yeah.
How you think it would be today, back then. Now, the set. Is there anything that you had on the set that you held near and dear to your heart? Any items that you took for your personal collection?
No.
Was there anything from
the
your personal...
Bayside sweatshirts and the T-shirts. You can buy them anyway.
But was there anything from your personal collection going into it that ended up on the set?
No.
No? Huh.
No.
Except for the characters, which
the characters were
friends.
based on names. Well, Lisa Turtle, the Jewish princess.
So was that actually her name?
Yeah, I knew a girl named Lisa Turtle in Long Island.
Nice.
Okay.
I didn't realize it was the exact name.
Yeah, that was the exact name. Zach was named after my, the DeLorean car. John DeLorean was one of my dearest friends, and his son was Zach. And Slater was named after the kid in my Joshua's kindergarten class. Slater was the last name.
Okay.
And Kelly Kabowski. Mr. Belding was my cranky editor at Universal. And everybody asked, I'll change the edit. Right? So that was where Belding's name came from. Mr. Belding. And so Kelly Kabowski and Jesse Spano were just... Screech Williams. There's a producer named Screech Williams who came in, not to audition, to meet me about producing, the line producing. That's the nuts and bolts. It's not a creative. And I said, I'm not going to hire you, but I'm going to steal your name. And Screech came from him.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, you mentioned like producer and stuff. When it comes to the network and other people that you worked with on that level, were there any... what were some of the standout differences or disagreements that you had when they tried to change your creativity on the show?
Okay, Val was Brandon Todikoff, the president, came. We had a huge fight. He wanted to keep them in junior high, like on Ms. Bliss.
Okay, yes.
And I said no way. And we had a huge fight. And we were close. And he was the youngest president in the history of the network. He was like 33.
Oh wow.
Okay. And we had a huge fight, screaming in his office at each other, right? So he said, no, it's got to be junior high. I went, all right. He comes to the first show with his daughter. He sits in the audience. He goes, "Am I the only one who thinks that they're in junior high?" I said, "Yeah."
Oh, that's fantastic.
But on this show, quite frankly, we had hardly any network interference.
That's nice.
Except on Jesse's song, where they said it's in the book. Tom Tennis and I wrote it as she was taking speed, really high-powered amphetamine. We're in a meeting, and the Sanders and Price, you can't do it. And I just wanted to get out of the meeting. I think Tenowitz said, "How about caffeine pills?"
Yeah.
So I said, and that's been a big story in New York now. A lot of people picked up on that because they didn't know that. And I just wanted to get out of the meeting. I didn't even know what caffeine. I said, okay. But we never changed the word.
Wow.
We didn't rewrite it. She was taking pills, right? And I had no idea the effect it would have on the audience. The studio was crying, as were they in that scene. I didn't write 17, Jesse, but they were just in the moment, and I was not about to tamper with it. And it became iconic, that episode. Caffeine pills or not, it hit a nerve with teenagers it didn't matter what they were taking.
Yeah.
The fact was the result of what they were taking, and she was scared, and that scene is memorable in television history.
It hit a nerve with me because in my high school years, I was a ballet dancer, and I had to keep my body fat down.
Cool.
And I had also been taking caffeine
And
pills.
you probably were getting anorexic.
And my heart, just thinking about the
Karen
feeling.
Carpenter was a big friend of my ex-wife at my wedding.
Yeah.
And Karen's weight kept going down. And the manager kept saying to her, and she died the day she was coming to our home for dinner.
Oh, wow.
Because of and we started to deal with things like that. And Karen was an inspiration for her. But maybe back here she was, in my mind, in the recesses somewhere.
Wow. And like something like that, it didn't get gory. It didn't get gross. It kept it real, but
She was scared.
yeah,
She was scared.
brought out the emotion.
And scared to a teenager, to any child, being scared is scary. I mean, we're afraid to say we're scared. I'm scared. You could say it to your parents. I think there's a ghost in my room. I'm scared. But she was scared. And she was brilliant. She was absolutely brilliant.
It's a fantastic episode. Trivia question.
Yes.
Is there anything, I don't have one for you, I would like a trivia question that we can bring and know more than anybody else. What is something that only a really, really, really insider or diehard Saved by the Bell fan would know, and the answer to that question?
Well, let me say this. There was a national trivia contest when the DVD came out in 2005, 2004, something like that. And I was a contestant.
Oh.
And I was a place in Santa Monica. It was closed circuit. I came out 1101 in the trivia contest.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so let me think. Who went to visit the High Geek in India?
Wait, was it Screech?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember.
And what was different about, I'm not talking about the adventures, they're on location. What was different about Rockumentary than all the other shows that took place in the studio?
Oh, I don't know. Seems like there was a lot different. Oh wait, it was a different camera. No?
You want the answer?
I do want the answer.
There was no audience because we had to use the whole stage. We had to move the bleachers out. And my daughter was the girl saying, "Zach, sign my arm, sign my arm." Because we had cranes and we had several hundred extras, and that was the only, except for the beach shows in Palm Desert, of course. They went on location on the movie, Hawaii and Las Vegas. But that was the only show we shot in the studio without an audience.
Oh wow, that's pretty neat. Good to know. I also heard a little tidbit earlier from Marissa over there.
What?
That you were in the ATV race.
At night, you'll see in the book.
Neat.
We're having dinner because we were shooting that night.
Okay.
And Mark Paul came over. We were waiting for the sun to go down. And Mark Paul came, how about an ATV race? And Don Pardo, the director, said, yeah, the picture of me and him on the ATV in the book. And I was Saved by the Bell. And he, how about a race? And everyone wanted to say it. I didn't know how to shift. So I only went halfway around the track because I couldn't get up.
Wait, so then was Jesse's mishap based on what happened with you?
No.
Driving off into the ocean?
No, this was a track. And we took off and we even, and I couldn't go over the first speed bump because I didn't know how to shift. And he lapped me and came back, and he said to me, I guess he didn't have shifts in your day. And I go, in the voice of Mr. Carosi, Morris, you're fired.
That's really, wow, nailed it.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you very much for your time.
It's all right, 'cause I'm saved by the